Welcome to Rita's Room. I'm Rita, and this is my room, your spiritual electronic salon, where we do the spiritual work of staying awake, using affirmations, doing creative visualization, and breathing in Hatha, that we are enough. So this is the fourth of a series. It's our wind-up show of the Wisdom series. And our focus this week is all the guidance that we've learned over the last 3 weeks coming together in one great big ball of guidance. And that guidance is going to bring us into our future full of health, wealth, and happiness. And so our meditation this week is defying gravity, because that's what's happening here is, like the spiritual laws and physical laws of gravity and the law of attraction all come together. So in this, we're going to work with sacred geometry, and we're going to form absolute space for us to do this clearing work. So let's begin with this week's affirmations. I learn from life in all its forms. I am open to lessons life brings to me. I learn from the wind, sun, moon, and stars. I open my mind and heart to guidance and love. All right, so in this series, we've been doing a lot of heart opening. We've been opening up to guidance and love this week. Last week, it was happiness and joy. We're working on raising our vibration, because as we've done this work, and, a lot of us have worked on ourselves, the human potential movement, just self-help. Self-help has been such a blessing to us. It's like the metaphysical truths that our religions taught us are now being documented and proven through physics. Isn't that exciting? Science, science is such a big deal. We have to know it scientifically. Well, guess what? Now we are. So we want to pull in a mystical consciousness. We want to come from the mystic, the mystery of who we are, and redefine and understand our life purpose. The focus of spiritual and mystical law is to help us realize our highest potential. So how are we going to define that principle, and how can we give more instead of asking, how can we get more? Because that's the new paradigm. How can we give more? What is it that we can give, and what is it that we can share? So let's do Hatha. Inhale deeply. I have enough. Exhale fully. I am enough. I inhale deeply. I do enough. Exhale fully. I achieve enough. Inhale deeply. I have enough. Exhale fully. I am enough. Inhale deeply. I do enough. Exhale fully. I achieve enough. And one more time. Inhale deeply. I have enough. Exhale fully. I am enough. Inhale deeply. I do enough. Exhale fully. I achieve enough. Hatha. This is the most exciting time to be alive on this planet, and aren't we grateful? Gratitude and forgiveness clean up every mess, any mess. Remember that, so you know that forgiveness is a bomb, and forgiveness and gratitude, what does gratitude do? It brings us more to be grateful for. Gratitude brings us more to be grateful for. So that's what we want to do. We want to embrace gratitude. Always embrace gratitude. As soon as you start feeling judgmental, immediately go to gratitude. because judgment doesn't serve us. Remember what we talked about last week? Righteousness is a substitute for happiness. Why would you do that? Righteousness doesn't feel good. It really doesn't. We think it does for that brief moment of being better than, but it really doesn't serve us. It really doesn't go anywhere. It always boomerangs. So we're going to work with an octahedron, which is part of sacred geometry, and that's what we're going to work with in the meditation, and it's going to align us with the information of the shift and our own internal guidance system. That's what we're working with this week, guidance. Surrounding us are a number of energy fields, one of which is known as the aura. So we're clearing out our auras, and we're also allowing our aura to gather all that it can retain and all of the files and all of the thoughts and all of the words and the actions that don't serve us any longer, so that we can clear them out, move them out, and then, in other words, we're going to hold new information, and that's going to be about clearing and about moving energy, and that's what we're going to do this week in our meditation. So let's say this week's affirmations again. I learn from life in all its forms. I am open to lessons life brings to me. I learn from the wind, sun, moon, and stars. I open my mind and heart to guidance and love. All right, so just kind of visualize a nice triangle. We're going to have two triangles, and we're going to make a well. It's a defense system. It's a safe vessel that allows you to move around in it without, becoming affected by the noise of the three-dimensional reality that we're moving out of, because it's going to get very, very noisy, folks, as we go into this year. It's going to get very noisy. There's going to be a big notice of the shift, but we want to go with the flow. So imagine that you're taking a ride, you're a surfer, and you're surfing that wave, because you don't want to stand there and try and resist it, because what happens? You get pushed down, you stand at the bottom, all the sand is getting into your bathing suit, it doesn't feel good. That's not the way we want to go. We want to ride the wave, go with the flow. So, I like to come here every week to talk about these things, and we say the affirmations 3 times because we want to bring everything together in harmony. 3s and 4s and 7s, these are all powerful numbers. They mean something to our subconscious mind. They mean something to our unconscious mind. So that's the way we do this work. Everything is happening here for you. The work is being done for you. You just have to sit back and allow the energy. Just listen to the sound of my words. Just feel it, know that it's the truth for you. Because we want to redefine and understand our life's mission, our life's purpose, what it is. Because everything is changing. It's not about getting a good job. It's not about our resume anymore. That's the past. It's not about how much money we have and the bottom line and what kind of a car we drive. That's the past. It's old stuff. It's boring. It's not about shop till you drop anymore. How could that have been a real thing? Like that we lived a whole society of people, a whole culture of people, shop till you drop. Like, what's that about? We're here to make a difference. That's why we came into this lifetime. We came into this lifetime to make a difference, and our choice is to bring peace on this planet in our lifetime. So I like that affirmation that we learn from the wind and the sun, becoming more in touch with nature, finding nature as the teacher, and knowing that we can learn from nature rather than we can own nature, and that we can destroy nature and we can dominate nature. So this series was the Wisdom series. We started with unity, abundance, creativity, and this is our 4th week of guidance. It's been a really nice ride. And remember you can find all of the shows in our archives and our featured video. You can sign up and get a message to receive the featured video. It comes out twice a month. And this week, The meditation was defying gravity. You're going to want to do that again because what we're doing is defying gravity. It's going to be part of anti-aging and reversing aging. It's all part of the same thing. We're changing. Our bodies are changing. I feel younger now than I did 10, 15, 20 in my 30s. Amazing that we can create that we can do that. And we're doing it without the benefit of science. We're doing it within the benefit of science. Very, very interesting. So notice that when you do your meditations. Notice how you feel afterwards. Be a scientist of your own experience and bring that into the world and share that with others. And we're going to go and do this week's meditation. So just take a deep breath.